Hi everyone, and welcome to Stephanie Reacts to My Hero Academia. Well, this is Season 3, Episode 12. End of a beginning, beginning of an end. The last battle. All Might didn't do so well. He won, but he didn't do well. When it says end of a beginning, does that mean like an end of All Might? End of him? Because he was the number one hero, so like, he's the beginning maybe? And beginning of an end. Maybe that could mean Midoriya? Midoriya's the new beginning? Or could it be reverse? End of a beginning. Midoriya's the last. Maybe the last in line to have one for all. I just think, because I don't want to get them mixed up. I have one for all, and the beginning of an end. All Might get weaker and they die soon. So the beginning of an end. I don't know. Well, do you know what to do now? We jump into this right now. Starting now. Ready we go. Yeah, last week's one.
Inside of me. Now, it's your turn.
Point to Midoriya. They all thought we were talking about the villains. It's your turn.
Has been exposed to the world. Everyone knows the indestructible hero. Defeated now. The citizens and the villains.
It's what we get for relying too much on one pro hero.
People now know they can raise hell with just a handful of thugs. Hate to think what that might inspire. Our initial profile of Tomura Shigaraki described him as childish and prone to tantrums. But that's obviously changed. His plans are growing more strategic.
He might be angry now because his father
his thought process has evolved.
is in jail now.
Since All Might's out of the picture,
He's getting him to help him.
biggest deterrent to criminal activity.
But All Might knows that's his mentor's grandchild.
Stronger. And now Shigaraki can greatly
So,
expand
yeah.
his sphere of influence.
Are you suggesting that all of this was part of the League's plan?
The whole way there, he was silent.
It's because of what happened to All Might.
And then, after our worlds had been turned upside down, we finally went home.
There you are, Shoto. I was afraid something had happened to you. After you visited Mom, you stopped responding to my messages, so what was I supposed to think?
Oh, he's got a sis. Oh, remember. He's got a sister, I mean. Only remember.
He's been like
His
that
mum
ever since
and dad
he
just.
came home. Feel free to go
Is that his
say
dad?
hi.
If All Might really can't be the hero he once was anymore, then the
Is your
number
dad?
one spot is finally my father's.
Ooh, 17. Melting all his gym gear maybe.
I don't accept it. Not like this. I should have earned it myself, not by him failing.
Alright, this is why I be number one hero. A default.
I just can't believe what a hard time All Might's had lately.
These many years?
He was crying.
Oh, come on! I was trying to act all strict and stuff for these
Still,
dudes.
Dad.
Hey, cut it out, you two. Save the aggression for your music.
Okay, let's see. Midoriya's house is close by, isn't it?
All Might.
Now, it's your turn.
He thinks it's him, something about it, maybe.
I gotta know, what exactly is Deku to you?
He's my student, just like you. A fledgling hero with bright prospects. I'm sorry,
I can't tell.
Bakugo, but I can't say any more than that. You to study at my alma mater. To give it all up after working
I thought the teachers would get Paul Ham out, but he never.
I'll go talk to him. Mom, it doesn't have to be UA. Here,
Look at this. You too, All Might. I got a letter at the hospital. It's from the boy I saved at the training camp. Coda, someone who hated heroes and quirks, wrote to thank me for saving him. I know I'm hopeless and make you worry all the time. But still, when I read this note, even if it was just for a moment, it made me feel like a real hero. I was so happy.
And he has to do it.
I see.
He has to be the hero.
I know who I'm meant to be, and that's what I'll train for. At UA or not, I swear it.
Young Midoriya. You are not just an aspiring hero following my footsteps. You are on your own path toward greatness. As your teacher, I must walk beside you. I'm afraid I haven't been upfront, ma'am. Please allow me to try again. I believe that young Izuku is the right person to succeed me. That is, he is my choice to become the world's next symbol of...
You tell her the truth, maybe?
Huh? Hold on. What are you saying, All Might? What is this?
It's an apology. As the one who held that title, I allowed myself to remain his hero rather than giving my all as his teacher. Sorry.
Bump.
As a UA teacher, I implore you to forgive my past weakness. It's true that my path has been filled with blood. But that is what makes me the right person to help him find his own
Come on!
free.
Don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
Mom.
I promise.
Izuku, if you're going to go back to this school, you have to
Yeah.
be so careful.
Your recklessness.
Of course. I won't make you worry.
Mr. All Might, please, take good care of my boy.
Special present thing.
I lost to
A
you,
villain
All
something?
Might. The struggle I put up was truly
Ah.
pitiful. But it is you who failed in the end. Beating me put you on a course that led you closer to your students.
You know what you're
You
smiling
missed your
for?
opportunity to vanish. You lost your chance to die. A teacher's job is to help his student become independent. When a student relies on a master and that master disappears, the student's hatred grows, allowing him to walk the
That's
path of a
cracky.
true leader. Mine has comrades, and he's learned how to increase their number. You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all this experience, loathing, and regret. And
He wants
use
to
it as
become
you
the
move
new
forward.
top villain.
Now, it's your turn.
Here's the preview. My classmates and I are starting a new life in the school dorms. So of course we're going to have to figure out who's got the coolest room at UA.
Hope he's no shame me back
Next
you go.
time, moving into dorms. Go beyond. Plus Ultra.
Well everyone, that was end of a beginning, beginning of an end. That was a beautiful episode. It made me tear up twice. As many years of you know, I like action. I do. So when you see like fighting battles, that hypes me up. I like whoa, what's that? I like that. Like seeing battles, doesn't matter if it's this or Ruby or maybe when I was watching Avatar at the time, it was always when people are fighting each other. But with this, not all animes, stories about fighting. Most of them are, but not all of them. But this one was a beautiful one. It was. All Might thinking he let Midoriya down. He didn't let him down at all. He never. And as he says, Midoriya is reckless. He is reckless, yeah. But don't forget what happened in season 1, episode 1, I think it was. Or it could be episode 2, I think it's episode 1 though. Bakugo got kidnapped by that blob monster and sucked inside him. Him and Midoriya are friends kind of thing. He doesn't like Midoriya, but Midoriya looks up to him. So Midoriya ran after the villain and try to save him and stuff. That was reckless. And at the time, Midoriya never even had a quirk. It's like that, he's always been reckless. Try to save others before himself. That's what All Might says to him. Saving others first makes you become a hero. So that was beautiful. That was. And it was good that Mr. Tozawa and All Might was visiting people's families to get the students moving into dorms. But I don't know why moving into dorms. Would that not put all the students in danger at the one time? Because the villains attack the school. The students are sleeping in the dorms. And the whole school gets blown up or something. All the students at once could be killed. I was going to say destroyed, but it could be killed. I don't know why they want them in dorms, but it would be good. Them all next to each other, like probably training with each other and fighting each other, like to have practice. That's why you can test other people's strengths, but I don't know why they want them to live at the school. Maybe because it's closer to the school, it's actually in the school itself. That's why you don't need like half an hour to an hour or whatever it takes to travel into the school. You can just start immediately, like up, get washed, get your clothes on, get fit, get your breakfast, and then to school. But, because it's dangerous if the villains find out all the students are in dorms now. So I can see that Midoriya's mother was saying she doesn't want Midoriya to go back to school. But All Might and Mr. Tozawa thought Bakugo's parents would be the worst. They thought they would say no, but they said yes. You see how Bakugo gets his anger fair? Oh, his mother. And she put his seat down. Leave me, you bitch! Oh, leave me and I'll kill you. Then his father starts shouting, like talking to him, not shouting but talks. And him, Bakugo and his mother shouts at him. So I was like, you know who the explosive one is here then, didn't you? The mother. He's got the same kind of hair as his mother, bleached blonde, and he's got the anger. So I don't know how the mother got a guy like him for his father. His father looks like a pushover kind of thing he does. I don't know if his father's got any quirks at all. But I'm guessing it's his mother that holds the explosive powers. And we've seen like Todoroki's sister. I don't know if we've seen her before. I just thought maybe he was an only child. I know we have had his backstory. How he got his face burnt on that. With his mother burning it. But we never heard anything about a sister, did we? But then we saw like with his father and not actually in denial, but he was angry. He doesn't want to become the #1 hero because of All Might's failure and All Might got destroyed. He doesn't want to become that way. I think he wants to become the #1 hero by defeating All Might himself, or maybe moving up the ranks faster than All Might, maybe. Because, you know, like, burning his, like, weight bench, I'm guessing that was. I don't know what it was burning, I think it was, like, furniture, and, because he's used the weight stuff. Don't know. But, he's quite angry, he's the #1 hero now, but he got it on default. I don't know if I would be upset. A win's a win. Doesn't matter if you win it by default or not. If you're working to be the #1 hero and you've always been the #2 hero, if something happens to the top hero, take the spot. Become that #1 hero. Doesn't matter if the number one hero is your rival, he gets injured or killed or whatever, take the number one spot. That's why people look up to you, and you can help the people who are the number one hero before you. Just looking after, you can take their, not actually take their spot or that kind of thing, but take their place. It is, and it's not taking their place. Like, take their place, but don't. That people think, oh, he's taking his place, I don't like him anymore. Kind of thing. Take the number one spot, and don't take his place. Like, you know what I mean? I know what I'm trying to get the word out of my head, and I can't get it out, but I hope you know what I mean. But because it's Midoriya's mother saying no to All Might, and he was like begging. No, was that not actually begging though, but he was like down on his knees and head, like that, like right down, out of respect for his mother, for Midoriya's mother. Because when we were going into the room first, saw all the All Might toys. So I put that was in his head, like, this wee boy does love me as that much as he should, kind of thing. And so he tried to get his mother to get him into the dorms. She was no budging. Then Midoriya got angry at his mother by saying, we're just storming off. But then minutes later he came back with a letter he got from Kota at the camp, who he rescued. He didn't like quirks, but we know Kota had one. He put the water on the guy with the muscles. He saved Midoriya. So he wrote Midoriya a letter saying thank you. But Midoriya's mother was still no budging. Didn't want Midoriya moving into the dorms. Because like me, she thinks the dorms might be attacked by the villains and that's all the kids destroyed. So that's what she thinks. It's kind of quite possible it might actually happen, but she doesn't want that to happen. But she told All Might, I'll let Midoriya go back to school and live in the dorms on one condition. You can look after him and don't put your life in trouble. Don't. Just raise him up, help him be the number one hero you said you would want him to be. Take your place and stuff in the ranks. So, yeah, that would have been beautiful, was. But that wee clip at the end of it, one for all, no, one, all for one. All for one it was saying, cause he's in jail, he was thinking about, he's in jail, so now Sakuragi will be getting angry, and he might become the number one villain now, because of that. His master's away, his master's locked up, so he has to do everything he has to become the number one villain, to get revenge and stuff. Yeah. And All Might will never look at Sakuragi the same either, because he knows that's his mentor's grandchild. Yeah. Next episode, moving into the dorms. Midoriya says it's a competition. No, it's not actually a real competition, but it's like a competition to see who has the best dorms. I think it'll be some of the female dorms, pink glittery pictures and whatever. I hope Bakugo and Midoriya's no sharing a room. That would be an explosive, no puns intended. That would be an explosive thing, having two of them sharing a room. It would. I don't know who I would want Midoriya to share the room with. I don't know if it's like all the boys in one room, all the girls in another room, or it's like two boys, two girls, two boys, two girls kind of thing, like that. Two people in a room each. Or is it like a single dorm each then? Midoriya's got the room to himself. Bakugo's got a room to himself. Yukaraki's got a room to herself and that. So I don't know if they're sharing the rooms or not, or it's the room singles. We'll find that out next week. So until then everyone, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Look after yourselves, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.